For a long time, I would really struggle with managing my own mental state and being in a good mood throughout the day, being in the right mindset to do the things that I needed to do. And it even got to the point where, about this time 3 years ago, well, 3 years and 2 months ago, I was extremely depressed. I felt very lost in my life. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And the one thing that really saved me at that moment was having a sense of vision of, okay, this is what we are working towards, of creating a vision that I wanted to realize, that I felt that energized me, that pushed me, that gave me a sense of, if I can just get to this point, all of the suffering would be worth it. Now, the other thing that really helped, and this was something that helped later on, wasn't really necessarily transformative at that moment in time, was to understand that you are not your thoughts. When you feel depressed, when you feel sad, when you feel any type of low vibration state, you can just separate yourself from that. If you look back at a time where you were the happiest, some of the happiest moments of your life, what were you thinking at those moments? If you just think through it, you probably weren't thinking anything. You were just present and aware of what was happening in that specific moment in time, enjoying what was happening. And you didn't start thinking all of these random thoughts and overthinking or worrying, whatever it is. And so the entire goal of this as well, if you look at enlightened teachers, if you look at what the Buddha said, what a lot of these different, specifically Eastern philosophies teach us, the less we think, the higher we vibrate. Even if you look at becoming enlightened, right, the cornerstone of that is having an empty mind, being completely present. And so with this video, I really want to challenge you to stop associating yourself with the thoughts that you have. They are often programming from past experiences, from things that we have called to be us, but they're not a part of us. They're things that we got from society, right? Things that we got from childhood, things that we got from the people around us, but they're not part of us. This is particularly relevant if you haven't programmed your brain, if you haven't done the inner work to start to revamp what your thoughts are. And this is a layer upon which a lot of the attention goes in personal development. But yeah, I don't think it's the most important layer. It is a very beneficial layer. But once you can start to understand that you are not your thoughts, that the thoughts that we have, they're just a monkey talking shit, and you can just focus on what needs to be done, understanding that the thing that you have to do will set you free. Even this video right now, I wasn't in a particularly good headspace in terms of my self-talk. And so I just used that opportunity, understanding like, okay, let's do the habits that I know help me get into a better headspace. And the funny thing is, I need this content as much as the people who this content resonates with, because this content frees me from my own thought. It opens a stream of connection with something higher up where I am not thinking right now. I am in flow state. I'm present right now. I'm just receiving knowledge from the ether, some bits and pieces from experience, from understanding this topic to a certain extent, but for a large part it is me just being present and speaking whatever comes up. So, challenge here, try to be more present. It's been extremely impactful in my life recently. And yeah, if you have any questions around this, shoot me a message. Other than that, have a good day.